Welcome back. Big show tonight. Coming out later, Donald Faison from Scrubs and the music of 07. Right now, our first guest is a beautiful, talented actress whose vast resume includes everything from Drugstore Cowboy to Charlie's Angels. Her latest film is the comedy Joe Somebody.
Looking for something?
Gum. Got any?
Open the coat.
No.
Open it.
This is Kelly Lynch. What was that clip? I didn't see. What?
Well, it's just me being a good mom.
That's all.
Just me.
She wanted you to open.
Stealing my daughter's. Basically, I'm going over to my ex-husband's house, who's kind of become a cool guy again, and I've made a big mistake, and I've decided to sort of seduce him back in my life and steal my daughter's keys out of her little school backpack. And
Oh, I see.
nice moms.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't know this about you. Minnesota.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you grew up in Minnesota.
I'm from the, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, my mom called me up after Fargo and said, gosh, what the heck do you think about that wood chipper dealie?
Now, let me ask you something. I grew up in Minnesota. I, thank God, did not pick up the accent. But Fargo was exaggerated too much, obviously. Are you agreeing?
No.
It wasn't exaggerated. The accent was on. Oh, wow.
No, my favorite thing, when I'm filming Joe Somebody back in Minnesota, I mean, I kind of went back and,
You filmed it back there?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really fun. Every person I never remembered from nursery school
Was there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing is when you go to the restaurant and you walk in, talk to the hostess, and she says, smoking or not?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. How did you lose it?
Got to New York, people made so much fun of me that it was either I was a model for a few years. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with that. What? What? Isn't that a great way to make a living? What?
You know, it's
you don't like saying
a
it?
challenging career. You have to get like a pedicure and
Oh.
no, but it was it was a great bartending job.
Right.
But no, basically the second I opened my mouth, I spoiled the whole illusion. It was like,
So should I stand with my hand on my hip or what?
you know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was sort of.
Now,
so
let
I
me-
just became a mute. I became very mysterious and.
Right. And eventually, did you have to take lessons to lose it or not?
I just traveled a lot.
You just traveled a lot.
And I picked up, I mean, every time people saw me, I had a different accent.
Is it
basically.
enjoyable for you to do now? Can you keep doing it now? Is it fun for you to do?
Oh, you mean the whole thing
yeah.
back home? Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that fun to say?
Oh, yeah.
Now, you don't do it a lot. You just kind of do it when you're on talk shows. You don't do
I
this
hope
during
I
the day.
can stop. I mean, it might be the rest of this night.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Naughty Pie in the Rec Room.
95.
Just
Hey,
throwing things out.
when you, what were some of your memories of Minnesota? Because I had a happy childhood there.
Yeah.
Besides the very cold winters, it was still.
Winters are cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one happy memory I have is, well, there was a frozen cat next to the driveway, and it was frozen in the sort of running position. And my sister
Is
and
this
I,
true?
Yeah, my sister and I thought it'd be funny to kind of shove the cat's back leg in the snowbank, and it would sort of be like this. And my mother drove home in her red Camaro, and she said, "Girls, there's the funniest thing outside! Quick!"
Yeah.
It was sort of tragic.
Yeah.
Mom,
Is that that's not a happy memory.
No, it's not a happy memory.
Some
Actually,
people might not want.
No, it's kind of a bad, twisted memory,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
sort of that Fargo thing again. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But no,
Do you have a happy story?
I have a happy story.
Okay.
Back in the beginnings of Ronald McDonald, there was this first time Ronald McDonald thing at McDonald's where you know kids sign their name and the address and all their lives information, put it in a box, and sure enough, I won a trip to the Minnesota State Fair with Ronald McDonald. And he came over to the house.
I love the state fair. I always assumed ours was the best. You know, our state fair is a great state fair.
Yeah, you
right?
know, the 4-H thing, a lot of livestock.
Were you just going to say Tom Thumb Donuts?
Tom Thumb Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are little tiny donuts.
Greasy little tiny.
How about the
wicked
greasy
things.
cheese things?
Ooh.
Remember those? The deep
Oh,
fried
yeah,
cheese?
love that.
And the dairy
Great.
building with the shakes.
Ooh,
And the...
milk and cows.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to go, you meet Ronald McDonald?
Ronald comes up, walks up to the house. Nobody in my family's ever heard of Ronald McDonald. This is like back in the early Ronald McDonald days. But apparently I've won this contest, so sure, you know, people in Minnesota are nice and trusting, and off I go with with this strange man.
Oh, obviously.
In a clown suit.
It was a guy in a
Nice
clown
mom.
suit. Was he a good? What was he like?
Well, he was quiet. He was quiet. He swore.
The guy playing Ronald McDonald was swearing.
Occasionally, I think it was a long day for him, and I don't know. I just wanted to go to the freak show a lot. I mean, I kept
You're speaking my language, by the way.
Thank you.
No, listen. In the Midway,
Yeah.
the freak show,
Oh, awesome.
you walk by, and the best thing is the barker out front. Oh. He walks, he talks, he breathes. He's the alligator man, you know.
Popeye?
Popeye is
Flipper
the
guy or whatever.
Yeah, the guy with the thing, and you pay 25
Love
cents
it.
to go inside the tent, which we couldn't afford. So we
Yes.
just had to hear the barker the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad.
It is. Now, are these pictures of you with Ronald McDonald?
Ooh,
Someone
gosh, you
said-
guys are good.
Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Let's. Is this the day you met
Yeah,
Ronald?
this is the day I came back because
How old are you here?
I about 8.
8?
Yep, about
Now
8.
here's the thing. This is kind of weird because my sister would do. My mom and dad would always say. Oh wait, this is not the one. This one right here. My mom and dad would always say, "Sit like a lady, please." That's not how ladies sit. You know, to my sister.
Yeah.
And then this is
There you go.
the
Never-
cursing Ronald McDonald, right? Swearing.
Yeah, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, there's a station wagon there. It's the whole thing is so weird, you know.
That's funny.
Yeah, nice
so
parents.
When you went back to shoot Joe Somebody, you're obviously a returning hero of sorts.
I suppose, in my old small way.
It's a comedy, right? I didn't get it from the clip. I just saw you kind of
Yeah,
flashing.
and I'm just being sort of a bad mom.
How's Tim Allen?
Hilarious. I mean, yeah, great.
Is it?
Really super funny, super smart guy. I mean, this is a guy who wrote a book about quantum physics and comedy. I mean, I don't even know. I don't. As a model, I don't read, so
Yeah.
I'm sure it's really good. But yeah, it was tough working with someone who's a stand-up guy because I'm used to kind of thinking about the director's notes, my blocking, what I'm going to say as a model. You know, I have to think very hard. It's 5-dimensional chess. And Tim is getting his energy up and making jokes and saying things like, "You're staring at my nutsack." You know,
He
like
says
weird,
that?
yeah, just like weird stuff. So I'm like, "Wow!" You know, forgetting everything the director just said, and then it's like action. You know.
That's
So
that's pretty clever.
he's a funny guy.
That's
yeah.
Now,
That's
actually, I think I heard that you have a love scene with him, and it's his first. I can't imagine that's his first love scene.
Well, not in real life, I hope.
No,
That would
but
be
I'm
so
saying
sad. I mean,
in
the
the
man
movie.
has children. you
Right.
know, but
In the movies, is it really his first love scene?
yeah, it was. You know, it's kind of my way of getting back at him for all this sort of comedy right before action. I have a very suggestive suit on, black and lacy, and 2 small pieces of something.
Got it.
And Tim wasn't really prepared as I kind of entered the set, and it was kind of. But it was a family movie. I think it kind of got clipped out of
Oh,
the
it didn't make it in
final-
there.
Yeah, it'll be the eggs and get DVD.
But he was somewhat uncomfortable shooting that scene with you.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't flying off with the nutsack jokes
Well,
at
he
that
was.
point.
Well, it took a whole different spin. You know,
Yeah.
it just was a whole different. But no, he was really nervous. It was kind of funny.
That's
It was-
interesting.
Yeah.
Stay with us when we come back. 5 questions with Kelly Lynch. Back with Kelly Lynch. Time for 5 questions. Here we go. Oh, it's human geography. Point to your femur. Your femur. That is correct. You're pointing to your leg. You pointed to her leg. I don't know if you can see that. The upper leg. That is correct. If Meryl Streep married the director of Mulholland Drive, what would her name be?
Merrill Lynch.
Very good.
My father. My father.
Kelly, what's the best fruit to put in Jell-O?
Bananas from the Midwest.
Banana. Can't accept it. Looking for pineapple.
Oh, come on. I beg to differ.
I didn't say.
Thank you. Bananas.
I didn't say.
They're with me, man.
I didn't say
They are
pudding.
With me.
I didn't say pudding. I said Jell-O. No.
Whatever.
Staying with the food. Staying with the food.
Such
Are
a
you
cheer.
sitting on a bag of Fritos or Cheetos?
You can smell it.
No, I'm under this cushion. We have placed either a bag of Fritos or Cheetos.
I'm gonna go with Fritos.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Oh, man.
That is incorrect. It's Cheetos.
Oh, God, this is...
Oh, come on. Finish strong. You need this for a good
I'm
score.
really bloated on the food groups, though, man. I felt so strong with the femur thing.
You're doing well.
Okay, I'm gonna rally.
Okay,
Come on.
finally,
Hit
10
me,
seconds.
hit me.
10 seconds on the clock, rapid fire. I need you to name 5 Christmas songs in 10 seconds. 5 Christmas songs in 10 seconds. Tell me when you're ready. I won't start the clock
Okay.
yet. Are you ready?
Okay. All right, go.
Go.
Silent Night, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. Oh, God. Hark the Herald Angels Sing.
Deck the
Halls of
Yo!
Holly.
Yes! Look at that. Very good. What is that? You got a dance? That was good.
Just say the Minnesota Vikings used to hang out at my family's restaurant. I learned a few moves from the quarterbacks.
Oh, did you? Is that Fran Tarkington, right? I don't mention the Vikes anymore. They embarrass me. They
Just
really
like-
embarrass
I'm
me.
talking about the day when.
They
you know
went
what
to
I'm
the Super
saying?
Bowl and I lost. Okay.
And over again, but they had good intentions. But
Yeah, they were good for a while. Joe Somebody opens tomorrow. Big hand for Kelly Lynch.